So, since I refuse to resign, you are simply going to suspend me. If I refuse to be suspended, what are you going to do? Take me out and shoot me?
Dorian, I'm sorry. It has to be this way.
I was nearly killed while reporting a story. Doesn't that kind of journalistic valor count for anything with the board of directors?
You were almost killed because of a rumor, with no basis in fact, which is the heart of the matter. It is called journalistic integrity versus grandstand rating games.
If it were not for me, the ratings of this station would be down the toilet. And they will be, believe me, if I go. There's no way to fight this, is there?
I'm sorry. We think it's for the best.
Very well. Very well, I guess I will have to give in to you. But I do have one last simple request.
Very cynical guy, David Rinaldi.
Well, Brad, you do have a history of some shady dealings. I didn't want to trust you in the beginning either.
Well, I think I convinced him that I'm not planning to run away with you and then turn him into the authorities.
How'd you do that?
By pointing out how quickly you would leave me if I did. So I think everybody's in sync now.
Okay, well, as predicted, Larry didn't buy my story about us getting married, but I convinced him to keep it to himself, and hopefully he won't pressure me about it.
All right, good. Now, we just have to convince everybody else that this wedding is for real, because if we don't, they're going to become very suspicious, and that could lead Herb and Ed to asking a lot of questions.
Boy, that Vicky really loved that cowboy she's married to. Personally, I don't understand it, but maybe I should be a little more affectionate with him. God, I hope I don't have to gag when they do it. Today, I hired Dan Wolek as a cub reporter at the Banner. Such an eager, enthusiastic young man. Wolek, Dan Wolek. I wonder if he's related to that, Dr. Wolek. Larry is so excited, Dan decided to join the Lord profession. Must be the son. Yes, come in.
Hello, darling.
Clint, I thought you were Tina. Did you give her the message that I wanted to talk to her?
Oh, honey, I'm afraid I forgot.
Oh.
She's downstairs with a friend.
Who?
Clay Monroe. You know, the movie producer.
Oh.
Honey, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Uh-oh. Is something wrong?
I just don't understand why you didn't tell me about that patient of Dr. Polk's who's trying to blackmail you. And I don't understand why you would actually take money out of the bank to pay him off.
Thanks a lot, Tina.
Now, you're probably annoyed that Tina told me, but I more or less forced it out.
Annoyed, try furious.
But honey, why didn't you just tell me about it in the first place?
I'm sorry, I guess I should have.
You guess you should have, honey. You damn sure should have.
I don't know why you're so mad about it.
You don't? Well, let me tell you. I can't help but remember that you tried to keep your illness away from me, too. But when you found out that I still loved you, despite your dual personality problem, I didn't think that you would ever again be afraid to share your problems with me.
Oh, what do you know? Vicky's not perfect after all. It was wrong of me, I know.
I just don't understand what made you do it.
Well, I didn't want to worry you, that's all. I mean, you've done nothing but worry about me for so long now.
What worry? I would simply have gone to Dr. Polk and we would have thrashed it out.
But Clint, I don't really know what Nicky does, do I? I mean, what if it had been true? How could I have put you through that?
Sweetheart, look. How many times have I told you? How many times have I told you that even if you and Harry O'Neill were lovers while you were Nicky Smith, I could have lived with it. I could live with it. I still don't believe that Nicky Smith was the kind of lady who would sleep with a psychiatrist. And I don't believe that Dr. Polk would sleep with one of his patients. So your fears were groundless.
Well, again, I'm sorry. I guess I just rushed to the bank in a panic and took the money out.
Where is the money? What'd you do with it?
Great. I get my hands on enough money to escape, and now I gotta give it back. It's here.
Well, I'm glad that you didn't have time to turn it over to whoever the crackpot was that sent you that note.
If it was indeed a crackpot, Clint, I still don't really trust Dr. Polk. I hope you understand that.
Honey, I am hoping that with time, that fear will go away. Yes?
Excuse me. Dr. Larry Wolek is waiting downstairs. He says he'd love to see you, ma'am.
Peg, would you ask him to wait a minute, please?
Yes.
Clint, I'm not up to company.
Honey, you have been rejecting Larry's attempts to visit with you ever since you came home. Now, if you just see him for a few minutes, it'll make him feel better and make me feel better. It makes me nervous that you want to hide out here in your room.
All right, I'll see him. You're right, it's not fair to Larry at all. Let me just brush my hair for a second, all right?
Thank you.
Screen test around here every 5 seconds. How am I gonna get out of here with the money?
Brad, we still haven't come up with a plan about what we're going to do after the wedding.
Well, we have. You just don't know what it is. We are sailing away on our honeymoon, my dear, on the Crown Yacht.
Why the yacht?
Because it's bigger than a rowboat, and it fits all the requirements, including the fact that Rob and Cassie will be in on the plan with us.
Oh, great, great. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, they can have it fueled and service ready to go, and they can pick up supplies so we don't have to stop on the way. Now, this is what I envision. David will slip on board before the ceremony dressed as a captain. After the ceremony, we'll slip on board and we'll set off for the North Carolina coast. That's where I get off.
And what are you going to do? Where are you going to go?
I don't know. But you guys can sail on to whatever port you wish. We'll send the yacht back to Landview. How's that sound?
It sounds great, but I am worried about you. What are you going to do? Where are you going to go? I'm concerned about you. Are you willing to give up all of this for us?
For you, yes, I'm willing. As a matter of fact, I'm looking forward to it. You know, Brad Vernon has not been my favorite character for a long time now, and I'll be glad to get rid of him. He's made a lot of big mistakes, hurt a lot of people. I don't think the world will be any worse off if he no longer exists.
I never thought he was all that bad. I just thought he kept a lid on his good qualities.
Hey, starting over is the best thing that could happen to me. And if I can't be with you, at least you'll have my name, right? You will be Mrs. Brad Vernon for the rest of your life. Hey, come on. None of this mushy stuff. We got a lot to do. Let's move.
I should go by Vicky and Clint's. Tell them about our plans to get married. Might as well tackle the hardest skeptics first.
Right. I'll see if I can find Rob and Cass, and we'll make arrangements for borrowing the yacht for our getaway.
Mother, how could something like this happen to her?
Sweetheart, life goes in cycles, and your mother's been on a roll for quite some time now.
Yes, but this is completely unfair, Wanda.
Yeah, but Cassie, from what I understand about your mother, she's a real scrapper. She's not going to stay down long.
Yeah, believe me, underneath those kid gloves, there's a pair of brass knuckles.
So I can take some lessons from her, I'll tell you.
Yeah, and quickly, because I don't think Jack Simmons is going to be a good loser.
I'll be at the station to see her.
Be fine. I'll drive you over. Come on.
You know what, Rob? I think I should go by myself. I think that if she's hurt, she's going to cover it up if somebody else is there.
Okay, fine.
Stay in the car, Mother. I won't be gone.
Fine. Hey, Rob, Cassie, I was looking for you guys in the yacht. Can we talk?
Well, I was just about to leave, Brad.
We're not quite yet. Please, it's about your father, David. Let's sit down, okay? I know that he's alive and hiding out at Timberdark.
How did you find that out?
I followed Jenny. She said and did some things that were out of character. It made me suspicious that he was still alive.
So what are you after? Blackmail?
That hurts. Cassie, have I ever done anything to you? I don't think so, so could you cut the cracks and listen? Because I think I've come up with a way to get David and Jenny safely out of town.
Tex.
Yes.
Tex, I'm afraid that I don't think your hand is healing properly.
Oh, that's very nice of you to worry about it, Miss Wanda, but it's coming along fine, thank you.
I think that you should do yourself a favor and you should go see my brother-in-law, Larry Woltl.
He's a doctor, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's the best. He's chief of staff at Glenview Hospital, and he could recommend a specialist for you.
Well, I'll tell you, don't you worry about it. If it's not fine in a couple of days, then I'll go and see him, okay?
Good. Then you could do twice as much around here.
Now I get it. Smart lady.
That's a very interesting plan, Brad.
I can't believe you do it for them.
It's because I love Jenny and I want her to be happy even if it's not with me, and I don't want her to be killed trying some other harebrained scheme. So David's agreed to this? With a little persuasion, yes. Now here's the hard part. This has to look real. So I need you two to help convince any doubters that Jenny and I are really in love again. And you're gonna be best man, and you're gonna be matron of honor.
Okay. Well, could you give the rest of the details to Rob? I have to go and see my mom. I'm really worried about her.
Not one parent, it's another.
Brad, I'm sorry that I said that to her. I didn't mean it.
Get
Thank
it.
you.
It's all right.
See you later.
See you. So, you see any holes in this scam I haven't thought of?
So I read the note Dan left, and I got to tell you, it destroyed me. But nothing I can do about that until he calls and we can talk.
Well, it must have been quite a shock to you when he tells you that he's going to be running around the country and with some girl that you hardly know.
You better believe it. I mean, I knew he was interested in Annie. I just didn't think it was that serious. Annie is... I don't think you've met her, Vicky, if you're trying to place her.
Oh, I was wondering. Not that I ever met your son, either. You know, Larry, Dan has a lot of common sense. I mean, when I put him on staff at the Banner, I instinctively knew he was a journalist.
Probably inherited some of those Laura genes, sweetheart.
Don't know.
Anyway, this is not necessarily final, is it? He'll probably be back in a few weeks, and he'll, want to go back to school then. I mean, a lot of the kids take some time off before they enroll.
This is the second time he's dropped out, remember that?
Yes, that's right. Of course it is. It probably means he's not ready yet.
Well, all this was because you were so kind as to ask how's Danny. I told you, I monopolized the whole conversation. Vicky, how are you doing?
Oh, well, I'm a little shaky. It's hard to explain, but one of the reasons that I have not wanted to see people is because I find it very difficult to be social and to keep up my end of the conversation. It's so tiring,
Excuse me. Mrs. Buchanan, Jenny Rinaldi is here to see you.
Oh, Jenny. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, please, have her come in.
Very well.
Jenny!
Hello, Clint.
You've been a real stranger around here.
Oh, I'm sorry. A lot of things have happened to all of us.
Two best friends. I'm in real trouble.
You gonna say hello?
Yeah, I was just waiting for the rush to clear out. How you doing?
Okay. Did you mention to Vicky and Clint my plans?
No, I didn't. I wasn't sure that you hadn't changed them.
Well, I'd like to share some wonderful news with you. I've decided to marry again. Guess who the lucky guy is? Brad.
Brad?
Oh! Well, Jenny, that's wonderful. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. What did I do now? Ooh, I really said the wrong thing this time. Well, go for broke, kid. Why all the long faces? Jenny deserves better than that. I think this is a time when we should do everything we can to make things happy for her.
Well, thank you very much. This is an unexpected reaction. I thought you might be upset.
You know, Jenny, of all my experiences, I learned something. That I should never judge other people. I mean, you're a grown-up, adult person, right? You can make your own decisions.
Honey, what about their past history together? I mean, the way Brad has treated Jenny.
Well, I can only assume she thinks he's changed, right?
He has. He has, and well, you're the first person to recognize that.
What about your feelings for David?
David is dead, Clint.
I know that. But I mean, I know you were very much in love with him, and it just seems you might be going through a little bit of grief, some mourning, not planning a new marriage.
Well, for me, David died several months ago, and I did my grieving then. Brad has been very loving and very supportive, and he was a big part of my life for a very long time. I think we can make a go of it.
Well, I'm just so happy for you. When are you getting married?
Hopefully tomorrow.
Oh, well, let's have the wedding here.
Listen, I'm gonna get back to the hospital. You don't have to see me. I'll talk to you later, Jen. Vicki, you really do look wonderful.
Thank you, Larry.
Larry, thanks for coming by.
Okay.
I take it he's not all that thrilled with your plans.
Larry's always been very protective. Anyway, I can't tell you what this means to me. Your reaction was an unexpected blessing, and we would just love to have the wedding here.
Good. We need a party to liven things up around here.
Well, I've got a million things to do. I should get going. I'll call you later, and we'll go over the details.
Oh, don't worry. We'll take care of everything.
Oh, Vicki. Come on. Thank you. Clint, I am making the right decision. I wish you'd spread the word.
Okay. You tell Brad if he pulls anything this time, I'll be stopping by to have a little chat with him. Maybe that'll keep him in line.
I'll pass that along. Thank you both very much.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. You never cease to amaze me.
Why?
Well, because you jump in and you're ready to defend and support Jenny at a moment's notice, and then you plan to throw her a party even though you are shying away from people.
Well, Jenny's been very good to me. I have to be happy for her now.
I'm also very surprised that you think that Brad has changed. I haven't seen any signs of it. Anyway, since we have so many friends in common with Jenny, it'll be like a coming out party for you and a reception for her. I mean, there must be 50 people who want to see you.
What did I do? How am I going to get out of this?
Yeah, I do have a problem with it, a big problem. I don't own the yacht anymore, Brad. Bo Buchanan does.
Yeah, but he left you responsible for it while he's away, right?
Yeah.
So Jenny asked if we could borrow it, and you didn't have it in your heart to say no.
I don't know. That just sounds very shaky.
We don't have time to call him and explain. You're going to have to handle it, that's all.
Okay, I'll handle it. There's no choice between David's life and good manners anyways, right?
Exactly. Now I got to see if I can get up enough nerve to tell Wanda the terrific news. You'd be ready to catch her when she faints, all right?
All right.
Dorian, listen, I want you to know that if I thought it would do any good, if they get the point, I'd quit myself just to show them what kind of support you have here.
Thank you, Jim. But it's bad enough one of us isn't working.
You'll be back within a week.
Who says in a week I'm going to want this stinking job?
Excuse me, Mom. I'm sorry. I heard the broadcast.
Oh, honey.
Is there anything that I can do?
You've already done it. Dropping everything to come and see me.
Oh, honey.
I'm sorry, honey.
What are you sorry for? You have every right to cry.
I'm the mother. I'm supposed to stay in control.
Oh.
You're the daughter. It's okay if you cry.
Mom, you have been very brave through this whole thing. I'm surprised that you haven't collapsed. The nerve of that board to do this to you.
No, honey. It's Tina who is doing this to me. You think a jury would let me off if I wrung her filthy little neck?
Were you serious about somebody trying to kill you?
Either that, or the cable cut itself. Yeah. I think that I stepped on somebody's toes. Oh, it's just as well.
I know how much you love this place.
I sure did love running this studio. I loved doing the show. Yeah. I'm gonna miss all this. You know what I'm really going to miss right now? Gonna miss the salary. I think it might come in handy for paying little incidentals like the maintenance on the apartment, the gas and electric bill.
Wait a minute. I thought your major assets were frozen, but that you had other sufficient...
My major assets are frozen, my minor assets, my safe deposit boxes. I'm broke.
But how?
Because of my stupidity. Because I panicked. I sold jewelry to make an enormous investment in the stock market, and I lost it all. I'm poor.
Excuse me, everybody. I have an announcement to make. Everybody ready for some good news?
What? Is it about the election? About Dee Dee, huh?
No, Pete, sorry, it's not the election. But I did win.
Oh, I thought that the job of town dog catcher was filled already.
I tell you. Well, I know I'm going to miss your smiling face and your sense of humor. But no, it's a different kind of position.
Well, what is it? You're building the suspense here.
I'm getting married.
Bradley, excuse me, but I don't know anything about your current love life, but I didn't think that you were going out with anybody since Connie left town.
No, it's not Connie. She would have written me about it.
No, right, Dee Dee. I'm afraid your sister and I were something of a mistake. You remember how jealous she used to get? Well, I'm afraid there was something to that.
No stuff.
Yeah, not because I was running around with any other women. It's just that she knew I could never quite get over Jenny. I mean, she is the love of my life and always will be, so we're getting married.
Well, wait a second. This is not April, so this cannot be an April Fool joke.
No, he's being very, very serious, and I, for one, think it's absolutely great.
Thanks,
you know?
Yeah, I did too. Congratulations, Brad. I mean, it's not everybody that gets to marry the love of their life.
Wait a second. He married the love of his life, and then he was engaged to her twice, and that was broken off, and he killed her.
What?
What a kidder. She's kidding. Look, Jenny has forgiven me my past transgressions. Why are you hanging on to them?
I will believe this when I hear it from Jenny, and then, guess what I'm gonna do, buddy?
You gonna try and talk her out of it?
Isn't the timing on this a little off? David's just been gone for about a week.
Well, I guess you don't know Jenny very well. She's very patriotic, and David was a traitor. I guess that's one thing she finds unforgivable.
Why don't we all lighten up here, okay? I mean, Brad's getting married. Come on, now, congratulate him. Jenny and Brad probably had some problems way back when, but they're over them now. Come on.
Well, I don't mean to be a drag, but you have to admit the news is a little shocking.
I understand that, and that's why I'm answering all the cracks and the questions. And to answer one that you haven't asked yet, the wedding is tomorrow.
What?
Yay! No gifts, please. Well, bye. Yeah. Excuse me.
Wait a second. There is something very wrong here. Jenny wouldn't make that mistake again. No, I know how much she loved David, traitor or no traitor.
Sounds like one of them rebound situations to me.
No. She's too level-headed for that.
No, you know, when people are in pain, they make mistakes, and, well, maybe this isn't a mistake.
No, I'm sorry. This is not the right move for her to make.
Well, look, I have to admit, I don't know enough about the situation one way or another to comment, but listen, why don't we get out of here? Why don't we go over to the plant and check out the elections and, see what's going on? Maybe, the vote's all in.
Right, and you'll be back here in what, an hour or two for the victory celebration?
You got it.
Okay.
We got it. Come on.
Good luck.
We don't pants off them suckers.
We don't need luck for meals, hey!
That's right, you beat them.
What's wrong with me? What, I think a wedding party was going to be 4 people? Be a whole crowd of people here, people I'm supposed to know. Well, I'll take some of this anyway. And I'm going to run away. Where am I going to go? How am I going to get there? They'll send the National Guard after me. Wait a minute. Didn't I see something in her diary about a house, a cabin? Wait a minute. Here it is. My soul is always at peace when I'm here in Father's cabin. Oh, please. I guess it's the memories of childhood and of Father. But it's the one place in the world where I can think clearly and feel whole again. Ugh. Yeah, but Clint must know how she feels about this place. And he knows that his little Vicky hasn't been exactly whole at the moment. Come in.
Well, cook's all prepared to throw a celebration for Jenny. Oh, but get us back to the bank in the morning.
I'll do it.
No, I'll take it on the way to the banner. Anyway, Cook says anytime you feel up to it, she's ready to get together with you and plan a menu.
Clint, I know you're going to be upset about this, but I'm afraid I can't be here for Jenny's wedding tomorrow.
I just can't imagine you poor.
I can't imagine it either.
But you were once. I mean, I remember you telling me about those times.
Yes, honey. But I didn't have any choice, and I was younger and braver then. I'm older now, and I'm spoiled rotten. Not gonna be easy backtracking. Oh, I'm sorry, really I am. I'm just wallowing in self-pity here.
Mom, you've got to think positively. You've got to think constructively. You can become a doctor again.
Oh, please, honey, I'd have to wear that funny-looking white coat. White every day of my life. Can you imagine me in white
It's not
every
the
day?
outfit that matters. Besides, you'd have status again. You'd be busy. You'd be making money.
Honey, look, I really do appreciate you trying to help, but if I truly did want to practice medicine again, I would have to go back to medical school. There have been so many changes and developments since I practiced, and then I would have to go to the board and convince them that I was worthy to practice. I don't want to do any of those things.
What other choice do you have?
I don't know. I'm too numb to think at the moment. All I really want to do is crawl into bed. Go home, crawl into bed, go fast asleep and dream about all my diamonds, furs, my beautiful clothes, my titles, all the power I used to have, my stocks and bonds, everything I used to have. Until a few weeks ago. I may not be the world's nicest person, but I really don't deserve this to happen to me.
You're just in a down cycle right now. You're gonna get out of this. You always get out of things like this. I mean, nothing can keep you down. And I will help you any way I can. As a matter of fact, Rob and I are looking for a place to live, and we'll find a place big enough so that you can stay with us.
What? Sorry, dear. I wouldn't do that to yourself. I certainly wouldn't do it to myself. No, but, do me a favor, please. Don't tell anybody that I'm broke. And most of all, don't tell anybody that I'm a little bit depressed. I would hate to think that anybody was laughing at me. And worst of all, I wouldn't want anybody feeling sorry for me. I think that would just about finish me off.
Well, things are rolling from my end. Rob and Cassie are joining the wedding party, and Rob's taking care of the yacht.
Great. I broke the news to Vicky and Clint. Vicky was amazingly supportive.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I always did like Vicky. She's got good taste.
Get this, she wants us to have the wedding at Landfair.
Hey, that's great. We get a lot of media coverage from that.
We could arrange it.
Well, I'll make some phone calls. You know, I really took a beating from Wanda over this marriage.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, in defending your choice, I got a little carried away. I forgot the only reason you're marrying me is so you can run off with David. That made me a little sad.
I'll tell you, you are incredible. I know this must hurt a lot.
You know it hurts. Not the fact that I'm handing you over to another man after the wedding, but... the killer is... I'll never see you again. I mean, even though you hated me, we at least lived in the same town. I'd catch a glimpse of you now and then. Now you're just gonna vanish. You'll be taking my heart with you.
Only a part of it. Maybe now that I'm vanishing out of your life, you will truly let yourself love another woman.
Never as much as I loved you.
What do you mean you can't be here for Jenny's wedding?
Well, it seemed like such a good idea at the time when I suggested we throw the wedding, but then when you said that all the people would be here, well, I panicked.
Why, sweetheart? You've always enjoyed throwing parties.
Well, that was before Nikki, before everything happened to me, before all this humiliation.
To people who love you, they don't even care, honey. Now, why can't you see that?
Please don't be angry. I'm not feeling this on purpose.
I know that.
Look, you're frustrated, and I understand your frustration, and so I think that the best thing for both of us would be if I went up to Father's cabin alone.
Alone? You want to be alone?
Yes, I need the quiet to pull myself together without everyone watching me and worrying. I need to walk the trails and stare at the trees and listen to the sounds of nature.
Every time I turn around, you have got another surprise for me.
Oh, Clint, you've been so patient, and I hate to ask for more patience, but I promise you, I'll come back whole again. I do love you, and I know that you miss the physical love we used to share.
That's an understatement.
Well, maybe that'll come back too after I've had some time to be by myself. I'm sure that you and Tina can manage the wedding alone without me. Oh no, he's not buying this for 1 minute.
Thursday at 8, 7 Central, Colt competes in a death-defying contest to prove who's king of the stuntmen on The Fall Guy. Then, when the law is not enough, Justice has a new name. They call her Lady Blue, followed by 2020. Frisco forsakes all to catch a killer. Stay tuned for General Hospital, following an ABC News brief. Next.